What you got?
Relationships, man. What you cause you in a black on black, huh?
Who?
Your relationship, your marriage.
You damn right it's black on black. What else would it be?
I'm
100% black. My wife is 100% black.
It ain't 100%.
My kids
It ain't
is 100%. My daddy is 100% black. My mama is 100% black. My sisters is 100% black.
Well, look,
what could it be like?
I'm in an interracial relationship, and
that's what's up.
I ain't got no complaints. You know, I got me Hispanic. Shout out my girl Erica.
She Hispanic?
Love her to death. She Hispanic. Yeah.
Is she Hispanic or is she Mexican? Cause
I mean, I almost say that they the same. I mean, she don't really speak Spanish, but she's Spanish descent.
Okay.
So, but
because they be sometimes
but
if you say
so I grew up in a black household, but having a Hispanic girlfriend, which I love her to death. The thing is, man, is like I get to have like that Mexican dishes.
Nigga, we make tacos on Tuesday too.
I'm talking. I'm talking. See, like we get the black tacos. We be getting some. I be getting some real stuff like the Spanish rice. Like it be a whole onion in there. It be like the carne. The I'm saying it wrong. The carne asada.
The corner who?
Carne asada.
What's that?
Fire. What it is? It's fire.
Oh, that's another word for fire.
No. It ain't no word for fire. It's a meat.
Oh, okay.
It's a meat.
Oh, we get turkey.
And so
we do turkey 90% lean.
And see, like my girlfriend's mom, she makes the best corn. Like she makes it with a gravy too. And then she'll make some shrimp. My girl will make some shrimp tacos. What? Like in the interracial thing, like I love it. I love it. I'm for.
If you wouldn't,
I love my people, but I also love my brown community as well. Like I grew up in Los Angeles where it was black and brown. Like that was a huge thing. So I would have a couple of Hispanics that go to my school. They were great people, and then I ended up going to college in El Paso where about 90% of people there was Hispanic, and you had about a 5% black. You had a 3% white, and then the other 2% was other, like Asian or whatever. But yeah, man, like it's like the foods we eat, things we do, traditional wise, it's like mixing cultures, man. Like it's a phenomenal thing, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion because that's my route.
Hey,
so my girl, hey, I love it, and hey,
shout out
I be telling her. Shout out, Erica. Shout you out, man. Shout you out. Like
say mine is black.
So okay, so what y'all eat?
Wakanda.
What y'all
forever.
eat? What y'all eat?
See what I'm saying?
What's on y'all meal?
Well, I eat. I mean, I eat. I eat.
What's on y'all meal prep?
I eat. My baby can make everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Greens, collard greens, mustard greens.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's soul food right there.
That's soul food, pork chops. Food. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Her black eyed peas.
Are they hard?
What?
See my daddy love black eyed peas, boy.
He should. He black.
He'll say, man, every time on January 1st, I gotta have me some black eyed peas.
Look,
now I don't understand the whole thing behind it. It's like a
I don't know. This is what I want to ask you though, because Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving, baby girl, mine, her name Lakila, so
Okay, Lakila.
Lakila,
love with the love. Let me know.
She black for real, bro.
Okay.
Middle name DeGeneba.
DeGeneba.
Okay. DeGeneba, bro.
That's
she
different.
Black.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my baby. She be looking out for me.
My girl middle name Renee, but okay.
Okay. So Thanksgiving, how does, because traditionally Black Thanksgiving, I get that, of course, because I'm Black, but being that you are in an interracial relationship, do she look at Thanksgiving like how traditionally Black folks look at Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Even though it's not, we ain't gonna get into.
I mean, yeah, like we do, like we dressing, green bean casserole, like the typical thing. As growing up, I didn't realize that it was. I always thought differently. No lie. Like as a kid growing up, when we would eat Thanksgiving food, I used to think to my mama, I used to like, Mama, I wonder what Hispanics are eating. Like, are they eating enchiladas, nachos, menudo? I didn't know that. Now, when it comes to Christmas, it's like, they eat tamales. That's a thing. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, Christmas for us, like, it was the same, almost the same meal as Thanksgiving.
Right.
You got the dressing, and then one time my girl, she said, I said, what are you finna make? And she loves seafood, so she loves dibbling and dabbling in other cultures as well. So, she was like, I'll make a seafood dressing. And then I was like, okay, who gonna make the dressing? She said, well, we're gonna have some stuffing. I said, what is that? I said dressing. Don't ever call it stuffing.
Well, stuffing is just the same thing.
When you say stuffing, I'm not thinking you talking about dressing. I'm thinking you talking about a box.
No.
I've never grew up to hear.
Oh, I heard.
We about to have stuffing. No, stuffing what you put inside the turkey.
Stuffing and dressing, same thing.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
It is.
Because when I was in college, we used to go eat at the coaches and stuff house. They had stuffing.
I get it.
And it was not good.
I get it.
It was Stouffer.
But I get it. It's stuff and dress the same thing.
But yes,
we're talking about relationships. So one of the things that I wanted to get in today was, there's been some things in the news.
Well, before we do that, let's tell them who we are. Tell them what we're doing.
Well, they know who I am. I'm Mickey Murray, aka Coach Crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I'm G Reed 61, and this right here is the Bearded Different podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he almost forgot, but I ain't gonna forget about none of y'all.
They know me out there.
You know what I'm saying?
I know they know me out there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I know they know me out there.
Okay.
But relationship.
What you want to talk about it?
Well, Michael Irvin just got suspended off the NFL Network because he had supposedly sexually harassed some young lady in the lobby, right? Then of course you got Ja with relationship with his team, you know what I mean? So just in relationships, I was just thinking about relationships, like how can athletes better manage their relationships, with their spouse, with their significant others, with their teams, like, you know what I mean? Because that's a big thing. Like, yeah. I don't think we equip athletes enough, you know what I mean, to embark on that journey of getting fame and money and how to deal with relationships. I know, speaking from as a former coach, I definitely know that we don't do that. Or I think my opinion is that we definitely don't do it when it comes to high school athletes going off to college. But, we see it sometimes, you know what I mean? But because they're not professionals, it's not blowed up as much. But we definitely see it a lot, you know what I'm saying, with domestic abuse, harassment, and this thing that just jumped off with Ja. Like what's some things that you think that could be done or should be done to help athletes manage their relationships?
Okay. So the biggest thing, man, is when I know. See, me as a motivational speaker, traveling to speak, a lot of things I realize in schools they now have a relationship topic where like they want us to talk about relationships, because the thing is when you don't know about relationships, you only go off of what you've seen. So some of us, some kids in the schools have had have seen some bad experiences. Maybe you live with a single mom and she has a boyfriend and he's doing her wrong, or maybe it's vice versa, whatever it may be. And so it's just, I think the biggest thing is teaching them about relationships, but teaching them about healthy relationships, because it's key. So going to schools and speak, me and my mentor talk a lot about, how our mothers were done, and how I wish that I could be that guy. I wish I could be the guy to protect my mother. And so now it's for me to be that. So it's like we talk about respect, Literally, as a guy, you gotta know how to respect yourself, but also respect those others. Respect females, because for females, it's like that's somebody's mama, that's somebody's sister, that's somebody's aunt. It's about respecting them, and then for the females, it's also about respect as well. The words that you say to a guy, though he's not supposed to have feelings, he's not supposed to have emotions compared to society, what society says, you still have to understand that you got to treat this guy with respect as well, and your respect is different from his respect, and it's about understanding that and coming together as one. But I feel like a lot of these relationships, nobody is teaching kids about relationships. So they're just getting in them, and they just, whatever happens, happens. And from whatever is given to you at birth is what you got to give. So me watching my mother, going through these tough relationships, and I get in one, I'm thinking it's normal to yell at her.
Right.
I'm thinking it's normal to, do some of the things that happen. But to her, it may not be normal. And so now we battling, fighting against each other because we don't know how to communicate to each other. We don't know how to say, hey, I'm going through this. Hey, I'm going through this. How do you expect to be loved? How do you expect to be loved? And then come together. So I feel like when we don't talk about it, we don't communicate, there's going to always be domestic because there's no common ground. Everybody is fighting for survival. When you fighting for survival in a relationship, you basically need to get out of it, because a survival relationship is something you shouldn't be in. It should be one where it's going to grow through, there's going to be battles going on. But how do you feel about it?
So to piggyback what you're saying, I think basically when I first even posed the question, I just thought of identifying healthy relationships. And because I don't think growing up we were taught, I know I wasn't, and I know just in dealing with the kids on a day-to-day basis as a former coach and as still a teacher in education, we don't really teach kids to how to identify what a healthy and an unhealthy relationship is. No. Now, we see it all the time. Like, we can see, when two kids are arguing all the time in the hallway fighting, and we'll say, hey, you need to leave him alone.
Yeah.
Or her alone.
Yeah, go ahead. Walk away.
But we don't really realize that the person that we're telling that to doesn't see what we see.
Yeah, of course.
You get what I'm saying? So I think the first thing that we need to do is really just start teaching our youngsters how to identify healthy relationships, whether it's, intimate relationships or whether it's homie relationships.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of unhealthy homie relationships.
Yeah, no, of course.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of time, when you grew up, you had a fight with a couple of your friends when you were younger, and then as you got older, you didn't have fights with them because you were able to identify those healthy and unhealthy, friendships and relationships. So teaching them how to identify that it'll be key, big, teaching them social skills. I think that's just something that should be, mandated, especially in high school. You got electives. So our student athletes should have, classes where they really get counseling, where they really are taught how to identify, healthy relationships and unhealthy relationships, and taught social skills. And I think that's a start. You know what I mean? I don't know if that'll cure it, but that's definitely a start to helping them be able to better manage, relationships.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think there's ever 100% cure to anything really that we do, but it's like it's a step in that direction. And as long as you start to understand certain things, you're able to identify, as you said. And I feel like, man, that's one of the biggest things, man, just to identify something. Because as staff members, you looking and you see it, they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody say, sometimes you can't see it because you're too much into the picture. And sometimes you got to back away. And the thing is, to have a kid back away from the relationship is giving them an understanding of like, bro, do you know what you in? Are y'all consistently arguing? Y'all consistently fighting? You're like, yeah. You're like, well, that's not healthy. When you don't know something is right, you always think it's the opposite of what it really is. Right. So it's like,
especially if that's all they've ever seen.
That's all they've ever seen.
My mom and dad have been fighting for 50 years,
and you think it's normal. Yeah, you think it's okay.
That's not normal.
Yeah,
that's not cool.
So I feel like giving them better examples, not just examples of people who are in the media, not just people who are like celebrities. When you look at the Kim Kardashian and the Kanye West. You're looking at that stuff, and these kids are saying, "Well, I guess that look normal." So you got people who doing the same thing he doing.
But that's
they're gonna try to buy a house or try to stay next to you. They're gonna creep up on you. All this stuff, and it's like,
well, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. First of all, I don't. I think
you don't think nothing wrong with what?
With him buying a house next to his kids.
He not doing it for the kids, doing it for her.
He doing it for her and the kids.
But mainly to make her mad.
Well, I'm not saying he normal, but I am saying I don't think nothing wrong with that. I know me.
I mean,
I know me and my kids.
The kids, of course.
Okay,
take care of your kids.
Okay, then. And her mama too.
Kids.
If the mama got the kids, I need to keep that. I need to keep an eye on her, bro. I don't know who she might have around my damn kids. You see what Kim been messing with since she left him?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, then. Well, he every right. That nigga he got the right to pop up wherever him, her, and his kids is.
No, that's popping up like that is too much though. Because
he got the right to. This camera. He got the right to pop up any and everywhere him, her, and his damn kids are. Period.
No, because if she was to do that to if it was the opposite way around,
she's stalking him. She's stalking him.
See, look,
she's stalking
it don't roll like
yeah, she's stalking him. She's stalking. She's crazy.
No, because he's stalking her. It's like coming common ground, creating understanding between both of you. Like is you got to communicate, and I feel like it's the biggest thing in relationships is communication. If you cannot communicate, it's gonna always be some type of like frustration, some type of misunderstanding, because there's no level of communication. And at a young age, working in a school, you know it's better than anybody else. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to communicate to somebody else about their feelings, right. Much less communicate if they dating somebody how they really feel, right. What they really thinking. They only gonna say what the other person want to hear.
Right.
So it's like when you can communicate and you can be able to talk and tell somebody the truth about something, then that person can take from what you're saying. Now, not saying that they understand, because at a young age, if a girl told me, I just don't want to be with you, I might be like, what's wrong with me?
Oh, no, you gonna be with me. I'm gonna be like, what? You don't want to be with me? Oh, shit, that's your loss. That's her loss. My name ain't Drake, but that's her loss.
It's communication. I feel like that's the biggest thing, is being able to communicate with one another. Therefore, the relationship can work. The relationship can work based off communication. It can't work off non-communication, because there's so much misunderstanding, and there comes the frustration. There comes the destruction with no communication.
All right, but what if you communicating bad things? What if I'm telling you, hey, I don't want you to be with nobody else ever. I can't see myself in this world without you.
Then you need to leave. You need to get your belongings.
Get out.
And bounce.
Get out.
Peace. No, that's
about to kill you, him, and the dog. He about to kill everybody,
and it's early too.
He about to kill everybody in the house, bro.
Yeah, that you don't, when you hear stuff like that, if anybody that's listening to you something like that, you might heard the last couple of words from that person. You need to leave.
You're right.
You need to leave.
And I will say this: counseling. Growing up in the black community, I know for sure counseling was not. It's a bit taboo. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
it's not something that we, condoned or did. And I would actually say now it's with all the mental health issues and things that's going on, it's more acceptable in our community.
Yeah.
So I think getting that at an earlier age is it will do wonders for you, managing your relationships. I know, I've been in counseling before. I'm looking now to even get my kids in it, just because, certain things that they done been through and have been going through, and seeing me and their mom going through, it's just, ain't no blueprint for this, man. You know what I'm saying? And anytime you can get any kind of assistance to help you deal with just everyday life, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a positive thing. So that's another thing that I would suggest, as well as, teaching them how to identify good and bad relationships, counseling. Just to help you be with somebody that can listen to you express yourself in a certain way and help you work through them things that you can't that you couldn't work through on your own? Because you couldn't really just talk to your mom and daddy like like how you need to be. They wasn't helping you work through.
What was
nothing.
their response? What was your people response whenever you would try to tell them how you felt?
Shut your ass up. Cause I said so. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Daddy, these people, boy, I don't give a damn. Shut your ass up. Nobody want to hear all that.
Yeah, I would tell my mama something like I would tell her like, Mama, I think you whooping me. I don't think that's a good thing. I didn't ask you.
Oh, I
what you thought. So since you said that, bend over.
Yeah, I wasn't even able to tell her what. I don't think you whooping
but
me.
it was a distance between us. It was like I was like
distance.
I was like over there, and she was like right here.
I don't care.
I was like, hey, I'm in my room. Hey, Mama, I don't. But then she would tell us.
Your mama black, right?
Yeah, she black.
Okay.
When she would whoop us, she would explain to us why she was whooping us. As each time she laid a lick. Didn't I tell you not to do this? And I used to think to myself, why couldn't you just tell me again instead of whooping me and saying?
No, that was universal. You know what I'm saying? They whooped my parents whooped on beat too. You know what I'm saying? That 8 count.
Just any, but it was what you get whooped with?
Everything that was in the house.
Anything she could grab.
Everything.
But I tell you the worst. I tell you the worst though.
Iron.
When she grabbed that switch, and then she would braid it.
That was big mama.
She would never aim for the butt. Always the legs. Always.
Oh, so you had them whips too.
What?
That's it.
Man, one time, my mama. I hope you watch this. One time you whooped me and my brother. We was going to school, and I forgot what we did. You whooped us, left some whelps, and me and my brother in the back seat. My brother looking at me. He was like, he said, "I'ma tell a teacher." I said, "What?" You say what you heard him. You just want to hear it again. I'ma tell my teacher. We pulled up to the school. We stopped. She said, "Jamar, go ahead and get out." She wore that boy out.
I bet she did.
Crying, screaming.
Rightfully so.
Then she took him back home.
That was called snitching. He was dry snitching. That's what
dry snitch. That wasn't dry. That was moist.
That was dry snitch.
It's about to be a whole moist snitch.
It wasn't no snitch. We kept our ass whoopings to ourselves.
Nah. We did too. Mama, when I was in school, they taught us about CPS.
Yeah,
and she said, call them you want to. I'm gonna beat you till they get here.
Yeah,
I was afraid to make the call.
Me too, because I knew my mama whooped CPS ass too. Yes, that was CPS. We was CPS all stars up in that mud. CPS wasn't gonna stop no ass whooping at my house in the Marys. But anyway, on that note, man, what's this or that? We got some this or that's this week.
Oh, we got some this or that's. I got a couple, so I'm gonna go off with one of them right quick.
Yeah, run me one.
I'm a big boy. Shout out. That's why every time you big when you got to keep pulling your shirt out because you get caught up in your stomach. I'm a big boy, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out banana pudding or peach cobbler.
Who made it?
We just talking about the best one.
I know who made them.
Okay, who made the best peach cobbler in your family?
Oh, wifey. Peach
okay, then who made the best banana pudding?
Well, ain't too many.
Who made the best banana pudding? I don't hear the we too much. Big Mama?
Yeah.
So, okay, Big Mama's banana pudding versus your wifey's peach cobbler.
Well, since Big Mama gone, rest her soul, I'm going.
By choice.
I'm going.
So who you gotta go on to?
I'm going for wifey. Peach cobbler. I love you, Big Mama. You know.
Now I love peach cobbler. Now look, my aunt Trevon, man, she made these peach cobbler cake pops.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. But my favorite of all time, man, is banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
And then my girl.
But not everybody.
My girl can make a banana pudding, bro. And then she make like her own, like she do her own little whipped cream, and then like the banana pudding part be, oh my God,
it's hard.
I like it cold too. I like the banana pudding cold.
Who like hot banana pudding, bro?
But I like my peach cobbler cold too.
Well, I like no. Peach cobbler need to be warm because you throw that cold ice cream.
but see,
and then hell to the knowledge, Reed.
Because I like it.
You need that boy.
Like
you need that bluebell.
Cold,
yeah, bro. You need that peach cobbler. Got to be warm. So when you throw that bluebell vanilla, ooh, peach cobbler, baby. Matter of fact, you ain't did that in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he talking about that. Hey, look, babe, look, make that banana pudding, and then, hey, look, you sent me a picture earlier. You sent me a picture of that ooey gooey cake.
Huh?
Put that in that. You don't know about the ooey gooey cake?
That sound like y'all. What kind of
no,
kind of freaky
ooey gooey cake? You never had none?
ooey gooey?
Hey, look, babe, you got to make him some ooey gooey cake. I'm going to bring it to him. Hey, he sleep.
Y'all nasty over there at the G Reed residence.
Good, baby. He good. What you got?
Look, I'm gonna keep it sports. I'm gonna keep it sports right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say NBA playoffs or March Madness. We in that right now.
Oh man. So
NBA playoffs or March Madness.
I'm more NBA. I'm gonna go NBA. I mean, college is. It's cool with the whole brackets and all that stuff, man. But right. I kind of get pushed aside with that stuff. I like seeing the best on the best go out there and compete and give they all. I like the 5-game series. I like the 7-game series. It used to be 5 in the first round.
We used to.
And then they changed it to 7.
First to 3.
But I like that. I like the NBA series, man. You get 2 home, 2 away, then you got to battle it out. So I'm more for the NBA. Like I said, I'm a big time Laker fan. So it's been hard not watching them in the playoffs. But when it come playoff time, NBA time, that's kind of when I watch. That's kind of when I watch like baseball too. Is like playoffs. Football kind of like I watch the whole season, but that playoff is different. Like the bracket is cool. It's a couple teams I don't know nothing about, so I don't want to watch them.
Bracket.
I don't be want to watch them.
I know, but I'm gonna go see, and I feel you. Everything that you said, I concur. But ain't nothing like that March Madness because it's harder.
It's because of Future song.
No, but that too. That Future, it do go hard. March Madness do go hard. But look, it's got to be March Madness, bro. Because the NBA playoffs, although everything you say I agree with, you can have a bad game. You can come out like a daisical and lose a game. Hell, you can have 2 bad games,
3.
You know what I'm saying? Really?
Yeah.
For real, and still win the series. But that March Madness thing, bro, you come up short, you to the house. Yeah. Period. I don't care if you playing against North Carolina or North Dakota DeVry Institute Baptist Senile Christian Tabernacle. You can get beat by a Tabernacle if you come out there tripping, bro.
Hey, look, it's off the topic, but I still remember what 2 years ago when they had showed the boys' weight room for the bracket, then they showed the girls' weight room for the bracket. Big difference. The boys had the whole setup.
Big difference, bro.
The girls had them little colorways.
I get it. No, that March Madness go hard, bro.
Yeah,
and you gotta show up to play every day.
Well, you know the March Madness remind me of, man. It remind me of when you watch the AAU basketball teams and they all go to gyms and they all just compete. Like you lose, you out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but for me, I like the NBA because, like I said, I like that competing. I like to see the best of the best. I mean, you look at you talk about you could be down 3. LeBron was down 3, and they came back to win. You know what I'm saying? Like that's phenomenal. But
ain't nothing like that Final Four, bro.
You win or you lose. So
ain't nothing like that Final
you
Four.
right. You right.
All right.
You right.
What you got?
So I got money or knowledge. What you got?
The politically correct answer would be knowledge.
No, I want your answer.
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay.
But something about that money.
About that money? What's about that money?
Something about that money. If you got that money, it'll make you look real knowledgeable.
I mean, but some people get that money because it's the lotto.
I'm just saying, if you got money, money. Look, you can't go wrong with money. If you got money, you good. It's a whole. I put it this way: if you could get me the baddest chick in the world, and you put a gentleman over there that look like knowledge, and a gentleman over there that look like money, who she going home with, G. Reed?
She probably going home with money.
She going home. I know she going home.
She going home with money. She going home with money.
She getting paid.
Money.
She gonna try to get that money. That's just what it is.
But,
you know what I'm saying? We keep it 100.
I would have to say knowledge. Love the quote. Better is a book than a well-built house. If I have the knowledge, I know.
Whoa, pause. Rewind it real quick. Say that again.
Better is a book than a well-built house.
The hell that mean?
I mean, if I know how to make the house, I don't have to have somebody come fix my stuff. If somebody fix the house, they could mess up. But if I know how to make my house, I know how to make it correctly. So having the knowledge is the new money.
No, the hell it ain't.
Yes, it is, because
no, it ain't. Hell, give me a house. I ain't building a goddamn thing.
If you have knowledge. If
you have not, you mean to tell me you would want the knowledge to build a house rather than go to one that's already made? No. Hell no.
Okay.
I'm pulling up to the inventory home that's with the furniture already laid out. I'm not building a damn thing, G. Reed.
And you finna pay for it, right?
Yeah.
And guess who you paying?
Who?
Me, because I got the knowledge to make it.
But you ain't
paying me. If I got the knowledge, you gonna be paying me because I got the knowledge to make it. So if I got the knowledge to make it, the same amount. If you pay $400,000 for that house, and I got the knowledge to make it, and I made it, then everything you finna pay all your money to the person that's knowledgeable to make it. That's knowledge.
Said better is to build the house.
No, I said better is
to read the book. That's what you just said. You said better is to build the house than to read the damn book.
No, that's what you said. I didn't say. I said better is a book than a well-built house.
Who said that?
I said that.
No, where'd you get that quote from?
I got it from Eric Thomas.
Eric Truck ain't built damn goddamn house. But he's selling a lot of books. He's selling books.
He's selling real estate too. He's selling houses and stuff too. And guess what? He got the knowledge. So he got the money. So if you get the knowledge, you get the money. If you got the money, you may have the knowledge. You may not have the knowledge.
Better is to live in a house than to be outside reading a damn book. I seen a whole bunch of people on the way here outside with books. I'm going home.
They wasn't reading it. They wasn't reading it. What we got next, man? What we got next, bro?
Look, I'm gonna drop two classic songs.
Okay, give me two classics.
Coming to America or Black Panther.
Whoo!
And I did say Black Panther.
I love Black Panther, but ain't nothing like that Coming to America. Let your soul glow. or one of my favorite parts, he say,
good and terrible.
That was good. Good and terrible.
You going there?
That, bro, that's one of the best movies of all time. Coming to America, man. It was so many lines that you can repeat. Like, it just, bro, like
so many characters.
It was not. It was Eddie Murphy being so many characters.
Yeah.
Like
it was Black Love. It was a Black Love.
That was dope, bro. Like
the era of the Jerry curl.
I mean, the Black Panther showed me a lot, gave me a lot. That's when I first started liking that Marvel characters. But that Coming to America, man. That was that. I could watch that over and over and over.
Bro, I seen that movie. I know for a fact I've seen that movie more than 100 times. I know for a fact.
I know I have too.
And is one part of that movie that every man, black, white, Asian.
Is the first part?
It's one part of that movie that every man has dreamed about that he would just like to do. And that's just be in your house in your raw kingdom and taking a bath, and she come up from under that water and say, the raw penis is clean.
Man, that old man, I got so many lines. Like he said, your mama call you Clay, I'm gonna call you Clay. What was the other line that I liked?
Man, it's line after line.
Mr. Sexual Chocolate.
Sexual Chocolate.
Mr. Randy Watkins.
I believe the children are our future. Yes, you did. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Hey, that's
Coming to America, bro.
you gonna come into America too? You gonna Black Panther?
You know I'm going coming
to America.
bro.
Coming to America. Bet. All right. So look. I'm gonna go to sports right. I'm gonna say you got a layup to tie the game or a 3-pointer to win the game. What you doing?
Come on, man.
What you doing?
Like, are you serious right now?
I mean, cause I ain't never seen you shoot the basketball, so I don't know.
Well, I got game, bro. Like that ain't no.
We ain't talking about PlayStation 5.
No, I'm gonna ask anybody that went to high school.
You got a game?
I could play ball, bro. Okay. It is what it is.
So you can shoot a 3. You shooting a 3?
Yeah, for sure. For the win, of course.
I'm going for the layup.
You going for the layup to tie?
Okay, look.
That's what you said, G. Reed. You said that's why I asked you, was you serious? Because you was asking me the layup to tie the game or the 3 to win. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm going for the layup to tie the game, and hopefully I get fouled.
Bro, what the
3-point play? Let's go.
We going for the 3 to win,
and a chance
bro.
of missing it?
Like, come on. What are we talking about?
I'm going to the hole, and if I got them bunnies, I'm dunking for the and one.
We going, bro. We going 3 to win.
Man, come on with the next one, bro. You act like you act like you.
I got you. I got you. No, I was. For sure.
Basketball.
Tupac concert or NWA?
Tupac concert. I love NWA, but Tupac concert.
Okay.
No.
I'm with you. I'm not saying, but you do know. With the NWA concert,
yeah, I know.
You getting Q.
I'm getting Eazy-E.
You getting Easy.
Getting Dre.
You getting Dre.
F the Police.
Man, ain't no bro. If anybody that know me, they knows I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna with me. Got the police. Me. But with that being said, man, you gonna give me Cube, Kill at Will, Death Certificate Cube, along with Eazy-E, along with The Chronic. Man, I'm going NWA all goddamn day, bro. I'm going NWA
When I was young, me and my mama had beef. 17 years old, kicked out in the
street. You know what?
Back at the time,
that'll be cool until you hear that 6 in the morning. Hey, until you hear that. Hey, until you hear that. Until you hear that 6 in the morning, bro. Till you hear that 6 in the morning to that. Bro, come on, bro. Till you hear that, come on, man. I don't even want to give you. You don't. Cause The Chronic.
Brenda had a baby.
I know Brenda had a baby.
Hit him up.
She done had 4 more since then too.
Hit him up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, NWA, bro. Come on, bro. Cube by himself, bro.
Thug Mansion.
Like, Dre, the Chronic by itself.
We talking about Tupac though.
I know we talking about Tupac. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. He the favorite. He my favorite. But come on, bro. But you.
I get around. Round and round, bro. Round we go. Come on. Okay. Look, we're finished with this one. Because I know I got this one. You got this one too. You got Big Mama or Papa, but I'm just saying, Mama or Daddy. Who you rolling with? You rolling with your mama or you rolling with your daddy?
Where we going?
You picking one of them.
And I can't pick that, bro, because both my mama and my daddy they both go hard for me, and I love them both. And I wouldn't be shit, bro, without either one. Mm-hmm. So I can't do that one, bro. Mama and daddy. Give me both, bro. For real.
But if you gotta pick one,
if I gotta pick one, I gotta go with both.
if I gotta pick one, I mean, I grew up with my mama. I grew up mama's boy. Love my dad now. Love my dad to death. Didn't have a relationship with him growing up. Our relationship is strong now. He be killing me. I know you're gonna watch. You be killing me. When you call me, you don't have to FaceTime me. You could call me. You be wanting to see who he. I just want to see who I'm talking to. You know who you talking to. You dialed the number and it says Jamar Reed Jr. But my mama. I gotta choose my mama. Like I said, man, that one song by Tupac. When I was young, me and my mama had beef. 17 years old, kicked out in the streets. My mama, man, I'm a mama's boy. Love my mama to death. She already know, man. That was like my best friend. Like, I would call her every day. Man, we would go places and sit and just people watch, laugh, and talk. Man, that was like, people say, you know, you find your first true love is your mom because she show you unconditional love. So I'm rolling with mama. If I had my dad growing up, I don't know how that would have been. But even now, like me and my dad relationship is top notch. It's my pops. Love you, boy, but gotta go mama.
You going mama?
Gotta go mama.
All right. And with that being said, bro, this has been another episode of Bearded
Different podcast.
I'm your boy, Real Coach Crazy.
I'm that boy G Reed, 61, aka Jamar Reed Jr.
But before I go, bro, there's one thing that you gotta understand, bro.
What, you about to freestyle?
What? I ain't about to freestyle.
Come on, freestyle. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna be in the freestyle, bro.
And came down. That's how people in Texas. I didn't came down. I didn't came through. It's your boy. It's that boy. Man, come on.
Nah, bro. NWA. I just wanted to say that.
NWA. I love NWA. But Tupac.
Making that GTA. Because the bars in the hood are always hard. Go talking the trash, we gonna pull your car. What? NWA all day. We out of this piece, boy.
Pac. Thug Life.